And we're live. What's up? Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Hey, how we feeling? How we doing? Are we good? Are we bad? How are we? How are we? 1 second. Oh, that's tough. How are we all doing today, guys? Let's go. I'm so excited to stream today. Yeah. How are we doing today? For y'all that said I'm doing good, how are you? Which I hope you did. If you didn't, damn, that's tough. Uh, 1 second. If you didn't, you're kind of rude. But that's off topic. How are we all doing today? Are we all doing good? Are we all feeling great? Are we doing majestic? Are we somehow dyslexic? I am a little bit. I got ADHD, but we're all cool. We're all feeling great. What's the dealio? What's the session about, Naze? Let me tell you guys 1 second. 1 second. I got. Excuse me, I have allergies. What's session today? I am going to yap about what though? Naze, what are you yapping about today? I'm yapping about. I want to tell you guys my content goals today, so we can look back at this for a good old sugary laugh. Maybe we can meet up. Buy me a coffee. I'm joking. Uh, shit. What's today's about? Sorry, my ADHD is genuinely bad. Okay, content goals. I want to do my content goals, but since I don't have webcam, by the way, I'm streaming off my brother's laptop. But I really want to just tell you guys my content goals, so we can look back at this for a good old laugh. See where we are in 5 years' time. And I wanted to make that in 5 years. I'm gonna make this video, this little edit. All right, making this stream to see where I go in the next 5 years. Let's see. Hopefully, I do something big, and if it's what I think it is, I'm very happy. I have hopefully with time, if we get a big enough community, not necessarily big enough community, if we get enough, when the time is right, the time is right to do it. I'm not gonna obviously announce it yet. So obviously in 5 years, why would I announce it now? This isn't a video game. I just want to announce this right now though. Okay, 5 year on this 5 year Naze. Why not just spitting out my government? 5 year Naze. Where are we at today? 5 years from now, where are we? In July 18th, 2030. Where is Naze? Hopefully, inshallah, I'm alive. Hopefully I'm alive first. Hopefully I'm still doing content. Hopefully I'm been moving smarter with my content dreams and I've been actually just trying to achieve more. Hopefully, if God willingly, hopefully, God willingly, we are somewhere big. Right now I have 1 subscriber. I have like 14 views on my other video. And I want to make this video to see where I will eventually end up in 5 years' time. I posted my first TikTok yesterday, which is a plus. I was so scared to do it as well. Like I was just like, bro, am I really about to post this? No one's gonna see this. Blah blah blah. Yap 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 yap. I'm saying one thing right now. If you're scared to do something, sometimes you're just gonna have to do it because to be brave, you have to be scared but push anyways. Because that's where true bravery comes from. It's an uncomfortable. It's a damn. You have to be uncomfortable for you to become comfortable in something. For example, if let me give you a good example. Okay, if you're not used to working out at the gym 3 times a week, start off by going to the gym once a week. Okay, now you go once a week, and then maybe you go to two times a week. You make that adjustment. Now I'm going 2 times a week, going 2 times a week, going 2 times a week. Then you go 3 times a week, and you go 3 times a week for a couple of weeks. And you're like, oh wow, this is actually a little easier than I thought. And now something that was uncomfortable to you, but in the past is now comfortable to you in the future, well, in the present time, hopefully. But yeah, uh, what I understood from that video that I dropped is that this isn't going to be as easy as I thought it was. I never expected it to be easy, but I did expect it to be. Uh, I expected it to be a lot, a lot more. What's the word I'm looking for? I just thought it was going to be. Yeah, I guess I could say I thought it was going to be easier, but it really. What I realized, it takes one video for you to really become that dude, and it depends what you do after that video to see where you're gonna go. Because I could drop, for example, a video of me can go viral of me fighting, and then you guys come to my channel, and I'm making coffee or creme brulee. It's like, bro, you're not about to, who the hell's watching? Who's gonna watch that? Like, bro, weren't you just catching all the smoke literally the other day? Like, bro, be for real. But uh, damn. Okay, I feel like that segment's done. Uh, Next segment of this stream is going to be my content goals. Now let me open these up. You guys probably not gonna see it, but um uh yeah, you guys are not gonna see it. So the first one, Nazee's, this is the subject of the doc, is Nazee's content 1 year goals. Now for the first goal, I want to reach the monetized amount of subs and follows for me to start getting paid. I don't, trust me, let me tell you something right now. I love content for content. That's why I'm doing it right now. I want to keep doing content because I love doing content. And eventually, once I'm starting to get more views and more people watching my streams and people are just tuning into the stream, obviously then what's gonna be the reality? I'm going to be the same person because that's who I am from the start, because I know who I truly am. But okay, now let's come to your goals. I want to reach the monetized amount of subs and follows across all platforms. Now, what could that be? I don't know. For example, TikTok is like 10,000 views, 10,000 followers. So that's so right there. Um, so but my focus is so shit. Like, it's actually horrible. Like, I'm genuinely rock bottom right now. Okay, reaching monetized amount of followers and subs. Now, if we do the math, YouTube is like 5K, right? Like 4,000 watch hours. No, it's 1K. Wait. YouTube monetize requirements. Okay. You need a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. You need a minimum of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in 90 days. So I want to reach that by the end of next year, July. TikTok, I think it's just 10K, 10K 10K followers. Let me see the rest of that one. TikTok. 10 Yeah, TikTok is 10,000 followers and 100,000 video views in at least 30 days. So you have to get 100,000 views in 30 days. Now, assuming you already have all that, you've been consistent, you've been doing what you're doing. So yeah, I'm feeling like a little nervous for some reason. But yeah, um, okay. Next goal is I want to reach 250,000 followers across all platforms. Even though I did just say I want to reach the monetization amount of subs and followers, I'm just saying for my personal goals, I want to reach 250,000 across all platforms. This could be like 100K off of TikTok, 50K on YouTube, and 100K maybe on Insta. Maybe move that around, maybe give some more, take some out, put some more in, take some less. That's what I want for the second goal. Third goal is I want to dominate TikTok lives. I want to really give you guys some fire TikTok lives because I'm only streaming right now on YouTube because uh I don't know why. Because maybe I don't feel like I'm ready to start TikTok lives. I don't know why. For some wild reason, I don't know why I'm streaming on TikTok yet. But uh bro, I'm actually cooked. Like my brain is fucked. Yeah. Okay. Dominate TikTok lives, then move to YouTube live. I'm more on YouTube live right now. However, I don't think that I don't think it's the smartest reason, the smartest route to take right now, due to the fact that I'm streaming off of a laptop. I don't have a mic. I don't have even a computer to stream on. You don't necessarily need those. But at the same time, I can't even play games without you guys seeing it. And my OBS studios is acting up. So I don't want to do all that. So we're just gonna do every single time I go live on YouTube, you're just gonna say Yap Session. And eventually, once I do go big, God willingly, I really do hope I do go big, inshallah. Like I do hope I do go viral. I do hope I build a community. And I promise you guys that within our community, I'm going to give us nothing but great content because that's my dream to be a film. I always dreamed of being in film ever since I can't lie, I never knew that I wanted to do this dream probably until this year because I've been filming since like 8 years old. Me and my brother were doing like pranks and stuff. We were being very inconsistent. My brother opened up his own YouTube channel. I acted in a few of his skits. He went off because he went off in consistency, and then he opened a TikTok, went off consistency there, and just a few other things. Now, great. He's getting back on his grind with content, but I just realized that I want to do content because uh truthfully, I always wanted to do content. I just never wanted to do it. I never realized how much I wanted to do it until recently, because when uh, I've realized this, I have a lot of time in the day to think. Like, I don't do really much in my house. Like, I do online school. Uh, I don't really work anymore because I quit my other job because I was like, because they're on bullshit. Fuck 'em. But, uh, um, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm cooked. I'm actually cooked. Damn it, what was I saying? Talking about yeah, where my film and YouTube dream content creation in general, where did that stem from? It stemmed from the time of a kid. And then now I'm just realizing now how much I actually wanted to do this because I've always uh I've always wanted to do content somehow, some way. I always imagined myself doing content. Well, originally I wanted to make it to the NBA, but that story is gonna come a lot later on. I'll tell it to you guys today. Fuck it. But before I'll tell you that after I tell you my content goals. Okay, so we just finished Dominate TikTok Live and to YouTube Live. Oh yeah, YouTube Live. Once I do reach, a certain amount of views and follows, we're going to start doing serious streaming. One thing I never realized is like people are like, oh, the TikTok, no, not the TikTok streaming is oversaturated and you can't really do much. Everything is becoming so competitive. And yes, truly, it's becoming competitive. But at the same time, there's no such thing as an oversaturated niche because, bro, we have 8 billion people on Earth, you know, and we have maybe let me see that. How many people are streaming on YouTube Live? How many YouTubers are there? Yeah, there's 65. There's 65.8 million YouTubers, probably including myself. Let's see when this was. Okay, yeah. So there's about 65 million YouTubers, but there's 8 billion people, and I can say that at least 4 billion are familiar. I'm gonna say at least 6 billion are familiar with YouTube. So why can I at least attract a fraction of a fraction, right? Why can't I why can't I have people watching me for me? Because I know I have a good personality. I could tell you that right now. I could say I'm no, I say I'm a chill person. I'm not a shit person. I don't have a shit personality. And now I feel like I'm a decent communicator. But there's no such thing as being oversaturated. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of Twitch streamers, but half of those people don't know what they're doing. Half of those people are just turning on OBS Studios with their $8,000 PC setups, and they hop on stream and they're, oh yeah, gotta kill, oh, and for like at least 2 hours of the stream they're quiet, and apart from being quiet they say minimal things like, oh, don't forget to follow, sub up everybody. Like, bro, I don't like you can't fuck with someone like that, bro, because they're just not interesting, and that's real. And that doesn't only apply to gamers, that applies to literally a lot of other people. For example, streamers who stream nothing but, for example, if you're a streamer who can't just be at desktop, which is that's the beauty of streaming, The whole purpose of streaming is basically being able to turn on your live and and being at your desktop, for example, whether and engage with each other, engaging. You know, all you're doing is live streaming what could have been a video, right? That's the whole purpose of streaming. For example, if I'm supposed to post a video of me reacting to some rap news, right? What if I just do it live with you guys and we all have a genuine reaction and all give each other our thoughts on this, like, oh no, that's whack, or no, that's oh no, that's cool, that A B C D, whatever. So that's the whole purpose of streaming, being able to do things, engaging with each other. But when you have to do certain things for people to watch your lives, then bro, what's the purpose of you even streaming? Because, for example, if your most watched videos are you when you're not at your desktop, and you need to consistently do that for you to stream, then like, how are you comfortable with what you're doing? Because like, that's people aren't watching you for you; they're watching you for a dopamine rush at the end of the day. Like, for example, Joe Bartolozzi, or if I'm pronouncing that right, he's a prime example of a streamer who can comfortably sit at a desktop and stream to a good amount of views. And truthfully, I'm one of the viewers that like watching his streams. He's really entertaining. He knows how to not necessarily even leave you. He knows how to keep you hooked onto the video because he has he knows how to keep you hooked. That's basically the baseline of it. But when you become a streamer who has to do so many other things for you to have viewers with with freaking walnut sized attention spans, then bro, you can't really say that you're streaming. You're doing something out of your comfort zone, which I guess is okay. You know what I mean, for some people. But what if sometimes, like, I want to hop on the stream? I don't want to go and shoot confetti on my ass outside, rage baiting 500 people for you guys to be for you guys to stay hooked into a video. I don't want to do that shit. I want to be able to just come on to stream and slap on a video, and we give ourselves our genuine reactions and give us our genuine thoughts. Like right now, I'm streaming to zero viewers, and zero likes. But you know why I don't give a fuck? Because of the fact that I know that I want to develop the skill of being entertaining. Like right now, I don't know if I'm entertaining you. If I am, think like I'm happy with that. I'm very happy that the fact that I'm entertaining you. And my goal with streaming in general is to change, like I said in the last video, is to have a positive impact on your day or even your life. That's my ultimate goal with streaming and content creation in general. I want us to be able to be a community. And speaking of communities, I want to know what we're going to call each other. I was thinking of two things. Number one was the Scouts, which is a reference from Attack on Titan, which I just finished, which is the best anime of all time. I don't care what you say, it is the best anime of all time. And if you have another, you know what I understand? People that have that they be doing the most, watching the most underground animes and being like, "Oh, this shit's tough." It's just a guy that's a bum his whole life. Literally, he's a socially anxious guy who gets his ass beat by these dudes, and he has a crush, but he's on damn well he's never gonna speak to her no matter what. It's like, bro, what's so entertaining about that? The nigga's a bitch, like, for being real. Dead ass. The nigga's a hoe ass nigga, and that's real. Attack on Titan, bro. Levi Ackerman's flying through the trees. Nigga, everything. This guy's slicing through trees, and then Beast Titan looks up, try to throw some meat at him, dodging it, and you just see him do his thing. That's the real anime, bro. And I know there's other animes, don't get me wrong, and I'm going to watch them. Like, I heard Jujutsu Kaisen is really good. I heard Vinland Saga is really good. I've heard Death Note. I've watched a little bit of Death Note, and it's really good. And there's this other anime, bro. It's like, it's so tough. It's really good. It's very entertaining. Let me see the name real quick so I can just uh fuck it. I don't say. But like I was saying, um yeah, my whole purpose to streaming is to have a positive impact on your day, and that's what matters to me most. So, and I'm streaming right now to zero viewers, but the whole point of me streaming is for me to keep you hooked, to keep you engaged, and develop that skill of being more and more entertaining. Because I know I have it in me. I just need to train it. Same way if you want to be a hooper, like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna tell you that story after this. But if you want to be a hooper, you need to be getting at least 1,000 shots a day if you want to make it to the NBA, which is extreme. Even if you do that shit a day, it's still unlikely. Kobe was having multiple workouts a day before he made it to the NBA. Kobe was doing he and he was one of those guys who probably who didn't go to the parties, who didn't go to these things, and yeah, and I guess so, like that's okay. But he just had that work ethic of somebody like, bro, I'm going to develop this skill and I'm going to develop it to the max so I can improve, uh so I can basically I can enhance it and implement it. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, I want us to be able to stream, and I want us to be able to have fun. I want everybody to come to my stream. If you want to tune into the stream, I want you to have, I want you to just enjoy it. I don't even want you to. I don't care about subs and donations. If you want a sub donation, I gladly appreciate it. Thank you so much. But if you're just tuning into my stream, truly, I'm really happy with that. Hopefully that ages well. I hope I don't become an ignorant bastard later on. That's sub to my sub. You know, that's just that's. I hope I don't become like that. I really don't. I really hope I don't, because I really do love content. I really do love it. And look at that. 21 minutes already went by, and I'm doing nothing but yapping. Like we yapped about literally. I didn't even finish telling you guys my content goals. Like, look at this shit. Look at the beauty of this. If I can do all of this to uh, a group of people, bro, I'll be, and I could do this for a job. I'll be more than happy. But yeah, my fourth content goal for this year is to build a community, not a big one, but not a small one. Now, what does that mean? It doesn't have to even be medium size. For example, if I had to give you guys a number range, I want to average like 50 viewers by the end of next year. I want to average 50 viewers by the end of next year. Definitely. Or by the end of next year, I want to average 50 viewers. That's good. I like that. I want to average 50 to 100 viewers by the end of next year. And God willingly, and inshallah more. I hope for more. You know what I mean? I always hope for more. I always pray for more. But yeah, that's the fourth one. And I want to make my first 1,000 off of content alone. Don't get me wrong. I don't care about money with this. It just shows you where you're. It just shows it's like a measurement tool of your growth. For example, making 1,000 off TikTok. That's like let's do the math. Let's say you have a CPM of like $4, right, per 1,000 views, and let's say you get like 10,000. Let's say you get like 100,000 views, right? On let's say you get like on a valid video. I did that wrong. 4 times 1,000 times 10. So yeah, what? Did I do that wrong? I think I did that wrong. $4, right? Per 1,000 views, right? Times, let's just say, so you're making what? What am I even doing? So you're making about what times 5? Okay, let me just do it right here. 1 second. I'm gonna trust y'all chat GPT because I'm cooked. I'm not gonna blame. I'm not gonna blame that though. If I have a CPM on YouTube of $4 and I get a video of 100K views, and I'm already monetized. How much is that in money? Okay. So yeah, about best case scenario, $400, realistic, 240 to $320. So let's say I'm making like 3 videos a week and each gets like 30K, right? Hopefully. I really do hope for that. Uh and each gets 30K. Or let's say even yeah, across the season of a year, I get $1,000. Let's say I get 100,000 views in a year I'm happy with that, truthfully, if I'm being honest. But uh, if I just want to make my first $1,000 off of that for sure. That's about, they said it was how much again? 240 to 320. So about, let's say low end 240. I need to post about 4 videos. If it's the $400, uh, I get, oh, that's the monetize. That's all. Take all the money. That's not really it. Realistic. So it's either I make 3 to 5 videos a month, right? And each video gets substantial amount of views. Hopefully that happens. Wow, we're pushing 25 minutes. I'm telling you guys, bro, I really love this. I really love streaming in general. I know I'm not streaming long hour. I'm not streaming long hours because why the hell would I? I have 0 views, 0 likes, and you can't tell me that I'm really long. I'm not gonna clip farm due to the fact that it's just not. I know it's a good growth strategy, but at the end of the day, it's not who I am. If I'm being honest, I hope that also does age well. I don't want to be that person that just tries to shoot confetti out my ass every single time I get a chance. That's really not the way of streaming. But that's why I'm trying to be that streamer that you tune into when you want to watch a good stream. For example, a good example of a streamer that doesn't clip farm, that that's that doesn't clip farm at least as much to my knowledge is like Agent 007. If that's his name, I'm sorry if that's not his. Like I know that's his name. You know what I mean? I know that's his name. Agent. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just Agent Double O. It's not. There's no seven. All right, I guess that's taken. But Agent Double O, he's a good inspiration to why I want to do, what kind of person I want to be when it comes to streaming because of his mind space. He's a person who's real, unfiltered, funny, and overall entertaining. You know, you have those moments where he's real, the moments where he's funny, the moments where he's raw, the moments where he's, whatever. But I don't want to be that person that's just screaming like, obviously, I'm going to give you guys great talk, great content, show you guys the energy you guys deserve. But until then, I'm just gonna stream. Like I'm about to end stream in a couple minutes. I think I finished the content goals. But yeah, we're gonna finish stream about 30 minutes today. Wow, that's the longest stream so far. But I hope that's what I want in a year. And 5 years from now, inshallah, unless I hope we are somewhere good enough where we're happy with. I hope we've done what we talked about. I hope we stood on what we stood on business, on what we wanted from content. Right? Not necessarily, yeah, from content. I don't care about money. I don't. Truly, if I'm being honest with you, I don't care about money from content. And that tells me enough why. That basically tells me enough on basically that tells me enough on how much I truly do love this. It's because I don't want money from this shit. You know, like yeah, I want to do things that make me money, and and if I'm fortunate enough to make money from this, I'll be more than happy. You know, because I'm making money from doing something that I truly do love, and I'm slowly moving out of that mindset of where I need to blow up quickly. I don't care about blowing up quickly. I want to leave an impact. I want to leave an impact. I don't want you just to tune into my streams because you saw a clip of me doing a backflip onto a table and then backflip off of it, and then you be like, "Oh, the guy's streaming like this," and you come in to the stream and I'm just talking, yapping. It's literally not the point of streaming, and it pisses me off so much about that. But we have about a minute left, so I'm gonna end it off with this. Naze, so I'm fucking up. Say Anas, 5 years from now, or even Anas a year from now, Anas 5 years from now. I hope you see this, and I hope it was worth it, and I hope it truly was what you expected it to be. I hope you are happy with where you're at right now. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna yeah, about 40 seconds, 50 seconds. So um yeah, I hope you accomplish what you always wanted. I hope you do what you always wanted, and I hope you really stood on what you said. I hope you be true to yourself. Message of the day: be true to yourself, because if you're not true to yourself, then what are you? A liar. A person who can't be true to himself is a person who cannot take the truth. I don't know. That don't sound lucky whack, but yeah, I love you guys who see this. I really hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys enjoyed. the stream, the Yapachino session. Take care. Have a good life and bye.